Mark Drakeford echoed Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer's condemnation of the attack on Israel by Hamas. He said the international community has to move on to find new ways of offering people who live in Israel and the Palestinian people longer-term prospects of success. Mr. Drakeford spoke to BBC Wales at Labour conference in Liverpool. Israel has ordered a complete siege of the Gaza Strip, 2 days after attacks in Israel left more than 700 people dead. More than 500 people have died in Gaza following retaliatory airstrikes. How Hamas staged lightning assault no one thought possible. Bowen, Israel blindsided by most serious attack in a generation. What is happening in Israel, and why now? He said he echoed Sir Keir's comments, which called the attack appalling, a terrorist attack, for which there is no justification. Mr. Drakeford said, "The stories coming out of Israel and the Gaza Strip today are genuinely horrifying on a human level. To think of civilians caught up in fighting which is of nothing that they have done that has precipitated that, just on that sheer human level, you just cannot feel anything but sympathy for people." He added, the international community has to then move on to find new ways of offering people who live in Israel and the Palestinian people longer-term prospects of success. He spoke as part of a wider interview, where he reconfirmed his intention to quit as First Minister during 2024. Mr. Drakeford said he had not made a decision about when exactly he will quit, but said, it will be sometime in the next calendar year. On Sunday, Labour's shadow Welsh Secretary Joe Stevens would not be drawn on whether Wales would receive a share of the money spent on the London to Birmingham route. Wales has not received extra funds resulting from the scheme as it was designated an England and Wales project, despite being entirely in England. Mr. Drakeford said Wales had been cheated out of money from the HS2 project, which Rishi Sunak announced last week would not be built beyond Birmingham. He added, I just completely understand that Labour's team aren't going to approach the run-up to an election by signing cheques randomly here, there and everywhere. We absolutely believe that we were cheated out of money that should have come to Wales, under a proper interpretation of the Barnett formula. Mr. Drakeford said they would go on making that case to our Labour colleagues, while recognising that they will have to in those early days, take a view of what can be done in the round. The Barnett formula is the way that funding to Wales from the UK government is determined. Extra spending in England on areas of policy which in Wales are controlled from Cardiff usually trigger extra cash for the Welsh government.